Hello, my name is Carl Hoff. Yesterday I got asked some questions about this variant of quantum entanglement. The first question was how many variants are there? At the time this puzzle was conceived, there was really only two variants that were being discussed. There was the original, which was Sam's variant, which is called the phi variant, which has the two coupled faces rotating in the same direction. So if this one's rotating clockwise, that one would be rotating clockwise. And when that was made, it was asked, well, can they be made to rotate in different directions? And that's when we had the psi variant created, which is what this is. So if this here is rotating clockwise, that face is rotating counterclockwise. If I rotate this counterclockwise, that rotates clockwise. And that's as true for all the faces. The question was asked, how many other variants potentially are there? And there actually are quite a few if you think about it. One obvious one is you could have no coupling. You can remove that center gear in there that's down between the two 2x2s, so that if I rotated this one, that one wouldn't turn at all. You make them independent. And if you do that, you end up with just four basically independent 2x2s. Not that interesting of a puzzle. But there are other interesting variants that you can create. There's 6 faces to this central cube. And so you got a coupling here on the front, you got a coupling on the right, you got a coupling on the left, top, the bottom, and the back. And the don't necessarily need to be all the same. I could have like coupling where they one rotates clockwise and the other rotates clockwise as well on some of the faces, and I could have sort of the anti-coupling where some rotate clockwise when its neighbor rotates counterclockwise on other faces. So of those, there's 6 faces to the cube. You could have one face of one type of coupling, 5 faces of the other. There's 2 of those. You could have 2 faces of like coupling and 4 faces of the other. There's actually 4 of those because you can have 2 different arrangements of 2 faces. You could have 2 opposite faces or 2 adjacent faces the same. And you could also have 3 faces of one type of coupling and 3 faces of another type. And there's again 2 ranges of each of those types. You can have 3 faces around the corner, or you can have 3 faces where 2 of them are opposite each other, the same. So there's another 4 types there. But even that's not all that you can have. There's another type of coupling you could conceivably introduce into the mix besides having no coupling, like coupling, or anti-coupling. You could have basically what I would consider a 1x2 type coupling, whereas let's assume I turn this face 90 degrees, you could have it coupled to a face over here that rotated 180 degrees, and you could have that mixed in and make many, many more types of variants of this particular puzzle if you wanted to. So you can have any arrangements of those 4 types of coupling, from no coupling, like coupling, anti-coupling, or 1x2 type coupling on all the faces. I'll let you guys work on exactly how many different variants there are from that information. And you can also ask a question, are there other types of coupling we could have between 2 faces, or the 2 2x2s across the face. The other question I was asked was to provide some close-up pictures, so I'm here doing that now. Here's the orange face of the puzzle. There's the blue face. Red. Green. Now, forgive me if I haven't kept this in the center of the frame all the time. It's hard for me to work on the puzzle and keep my eyes on the camera here at the same time. White. And yellow is the last face. Some more information about the puzzle is all the 2x2s are exactly the same size as the Rubik's Pocket Cube, or the Rubik's Cube by 2x2. It's basically got an edge length of 46 millimeters. And the tiles in this puzzle are laser cut acrylic, which are painted on the undersurface and then adhered to the puzzle with a double-sided tape, basically. It's a sheet of double sticky surfaces that were double sticky material, where I've got paper on both sides. You cut the paper off of one side, pull the paper off one side, attach the acrylic tile, cut the other side before you pull the paper off, and then attach it to the puzzle. But there you go. There are some close-up pictures. And that is the psi variant of the Quantum Entanglement puzzle. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.